dangerous for me, folks.
Gang.
YouTube, today, we back with a Tommy G lick, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of fell off on the reactions because I had 2 strikes, you feel me? 2 strikes in the warning. And they all came from reactions. I had a lot of reactions. They was going up. If you know, you know. But I didn't want to take no more chance, so I deleted it all until some of the strikes expired. Now I have no strikes, so I'm a little more comfortable doing reactions without getting blocked, or getting my YouTube channel script, But we got Tommy G and the Subway service in New York, and I heard a little boy just passed away from doing this probably like a week or 2 ago, and I didn't know. I honestly didn't know it was a thing, or well, obviously everybody knows Subway Surf the game, but I ain't know niggas really did this, Like, I knew people did it, but I didn't know that's what it was. I don't know what I was thinking, but we gonna hop right into it because this a real interesting topic for me,
A warning tonight about the deadly dangers of so-called subway surfing in New York City. Yesterday, an 11-year-old boy died trying to surf the subway car.
I heard that I'm the 11-year-old.
We hop on the 7 train. I was like, this is the 7. This is a train line that I've never seen.
Well, this train beat the battery fluid out of his ass. Train beat the plasma out of his ass.
So I'm gonna take the train to surf it right now. There's this little metal beam lined up at the entrance of the stop that was like in perfect correlation with my head.
I was like, yo, Terrell, look at this shit. It's crazy. Hope you ain't doing no dumb like this. He was like, nah, hell no. I don't do no stupid like that. And come to find out, he might have even been in that video.
No surfing or riding outside of trains under any circumstances. Social media is not worth your life. Ride inside, stay alive.
And this is all for entertainment purposes to YouTube. Entertainment, only YouTube. This is just showing the kids what not to do, you feel me? Thankfully, I ain't got to worry about this particular problem in my city or my little brothers. Well, because we don't live in a big old metropolitan area like this, so we don't have subways and stuff. We got the bus, you feel me? But yeah, it's all educational. It's a gang of they ass too, bro. There's nothing they can do about it unless they have police at every single cart, because you gotta leave the cart to go to the next cart, you feel me? So it's really,
Get these guys and get out of here.
There's nothing they can really do about it, man, to be honest.
Growing up younger, I didn't really get treated with any respect or love. Just made me become who I am.
Then it be niggas like this, bro. Talking about no respect or love, bro. So you gonna kill yourself again? Come on, man. You gotta lock in sometimes, bro. You don't even look that fit to be doing shit like this, bro. And they really, so the game want cap. I'm tweaking. I never put 2 and 2 together.
New York
I ain't
City.
gonna lie.
Young men are risking their lives, leaping onto moving subway trains, riding the metal beast in a dangerous game of subway surfing. Reckless behavior amongst the youth is not new. It's been a part of history for millennia. But this story has a modern twist. Much like the viral Kia Boy phenomenon, the rise of subway surfing can be directly traced to social media, where the pursuit of fleeting fame drives young men to risky extremes. But these brief moments of internet glory can come at a devastating
let Tommy
cost.
G talk
The
his
harsh
shit real
reality
quick,
is
but
that
I got
some
something
New
to
York
say.
families will never see their sons again because of this deadly trend. Warning, what you see in this video should not be replicated in any manner. This is highly
YouTube,
dangerous,
this for my
and
video
doing this
too.
stunt is not worth your life.
Not
Viewer
worth your life,
discretion is
Lynette.
advised.
Yeah, but I don't mean to keep pausing it, but you feel me? This a real issue, and I really didn't know about this, to be honest. That 11-year-old boy passed away. I ain't know niggas really did.
We're here at Court Square Station to cover a very serious, interesting, and controversial story. They're these subway surfing kids. They hop up on this train right here, and it might be the last thing they ever do.
Are you guys aware that there's kids that ride this subway, that surf it? Have you ever heard of those kids?
Yep, man.
What would you want to tell those kids if you could?
Stop doing that.
Think about your life.
Yeah, your life is more important. Exactly. You got a long life to live.
What would you do if your son was caught doing that?
Oh my God. I might have to strangle him.
Beat the back.
Another one just died on the train.
When did that happen?
Earlier today on the F train. A little kid riding on the train coming from school.
An 11-year-old boy from Brooklyn fell off the train and onto the tracks after pulling the dangerous stunt.
The boy
So how
was
did he
on
die
the
with
roof,
the
subway
electricity,
surfing
or
on top of a
he got
G
ran
train
over?
in Park Slope, Brooklyn, bound for Queens.
What is it about young men you think that are just willing to do this?
You see people doing it on the TikTok, then everybody want to follow it.
Don't follow these other videos just for views.
That's a part of the problem, definitely. But it's more of like when you young, when you a boy from like when you first start going outside. Like I started going outside when I was like 7, you know. But I wasn't really doing too much outside, like stealing from stores and stuff like that. But once you turn like 12, I say once you get in middle school, you start looking for that thrill, you know. Probably before, probably after, but you should start looking for that thrill. And it's like the internet do play a part in what the kids decide to do, but it kids gonna do what they gonna do. Like especially little boys, like they looking for that thrill. Like I know all boys know this, you know.
Let's go. Bible, nah, your life comes first.
How are you?
Good. Everything's good right now.
Okay. I was talking to a couple on the way here. They said a kid died on the F train today.
That did just happen literally this morning. 10:15 this morning, some kid cut class, went on the F train, your 4th Ave 9. There's a bridge, and when someone's inexperienced and they don't think about that shit, they'll do it, they don't think about that. And as a result, they can't get downtime. He probably hit the bridge and fell under, and that was it for him.
How risky would you rate this behavior?
I would say it's very risky nowadays, especially with the abundance of social media and everyone doing it. Back when I was doing this stuff, it was not that bad.
To all the viewers back home, I would say this. No amount of likes or views or follows is ever worth you risking your life. Should we start moving?
I think we should.
But that's the problem now. Like everybody is the pursuit of everybody in the pursuit of fame.
No surfing or riding outside of trains under any circumstances.
Ain't no issue with
Ride
that, but
inside,
you
stay alive.
gotta weigh
You
it out.
see that like every
sometimes.
5 to 10 minutes. You'll see it in the
And
stations,
with
you'll
kids,
hear
it's
it on
hard
the
for them
trains.
to realize that.
On a line like this, they play it so often, you can't go one commute without hearing it. This campaign where they're playing all the announcements, it's literally fueling the fire in my opinion. The mayor thinks he's doing a good job spreading awareness about it, but in reality,
just let more
kids will
kids
see
know.
that, they'll look up subway surfing on Instagram, and they'll literally just hop on top of the train because they see people are discouraging it. But at the same time, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they're all encouraging
Definitely.
it. They'll just get on top, think it's cool, maybe not think of the consequences, and one wrong move and it's it for them.
You seem like a smart kid that would come from a good home.
If I'm real, I have a lot of issues. Like, mentally, it's hard, but, you know, riding on top of the train, riding on the back, it was a way I coped with it, you know? It really was at the time. But, you know, after I stopped this phase in my life, I started.
It's understandable, but I think it's because I'm grown and I got like a different perspective of dumbass shit like this now. But in a way, I do understand. You know, like anything when you bonding with your friends, y'all doing something that's fun, that y'all like. You know, it's a distraction from what's really going on at home. You know, and I know firsthand that like stuff. I wasn't doing bullshit like this, but the shit I was doing, it probably was equally as bad. Probably not me blatantly putting myself in danger like this, but it's a lot of dangerous situations, you feel me?
I started to slowly mature, and I
This
put
was dumb
myself
as
into
hell to me.
school.
Like even
completed
back
some
when I was a shorty, this would be
school
dumb as
stuff,
hell. I would
and
never do no shit
on my
like
way
this.
trying to get employment, see a better future of myself.
And how old were you when you started?
I was 16, and then I stopped when I was 18.
And what made you get out of the game?
So in December 2022, someone in our group
So he my age.
fell under a train and passed away while I was on top of it.
Police say a 15-year-old was on the top of the southbound J train around 11:30 this morning when he fell and hit the electrified third rail. Teams from the MTA and the police responded, but it was too late.
Yeah, too Blake, boy. Once you touch that, you ain't got that much time to get up off of it. Especially like you shot, so you can't really move. You
There's
stuck
a lot of police presence on this line. Back then, when I was doing it on this line, you could pretty much get away with it whenever, like I could go up and down the whole line, surf, back, top, do anything I wanted, and not have any repercussions for it. But because it's gotten so popular, the police see it on social media. Police officers will be stationed on this line, preferably at the end of platforms a lot more often to catch kids if they're on the back or if they're running on top of the train, they'll hold it. But it's gotten to a whole other level nowadays. You see, like, you know, a building like that says with the blue stripe 50? Yeah. They'll go on the roof of that building because it's a vantage point where they can see the train tracks. And if they see kids riding on top of the train, they will literally deploy drones which will record the activity. And then they'll stop the train before it even gets to the station. And then they'll just have police waiting for them.
There was just one right here.
Annoying.
What made you do that?
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
You're the adrenaline shakes right now, huh?
A little.
Yeah? You're here with Crocs too, huh?
Yeah. Crocs, anything, doesn't matter to me.
Can I tell you something? This morning, a kid died doing this. Did you hear that?
I don't have a phone. I haven't been really updated.
What does that make you think?
It hurts to see, like, other people that I know die from doing this. Like, it's really stupid.
Why did you do it then?
Growing up younger, I didn't really get treated with any respect or, like, love. So, like, just made me become who I am. Like,
that's not no excuse, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that's not no excuse to... I don't know, you know? But there's some dumbass shit, I ain't gonna lie, like, that should make you want to go get some money, you know, like anything dumb I did was in the pursuit of money, like not in the pursuit of no fucking.
You can't stop.
Even though I do understand some shit was, but
I just try to bring myself up, put myself in a better spot than I was in before, and I really hope at some point, you'll learn, you'll mature, and you'll figure out what you want to do with yourself. For my age, I've matured, but there's still some things that just affected me when I was younger, which makes me who I am right now. I also was abused when I was younger by both mom and dad.
If the ride home goes wrong, what would you want? What message do you have for your mom, or what would you want her to know?
I just wanted to know what I felt before. To take into account what she did was wrong.
I understand that, man.
Like a kind of a big brother, I just say like,
you not gonna get no more love doing shit like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Think about your future. Like, you bring a lot of value to the world, and you can bring a lot of value to the world. So that would be very sad to hear something happening to you from this.
You got right back up there. That little nigga hot.
All right, let's keep this moving.
There's different groups to this shit, and people have beef with one another, so it's just a part of it.
The last kid said that a lot of these kids carry knives, the subway surfers?
Kids stay strapped sometimes with knives. I saw one video of a kid whipping out a gun on top of the train. It was...
Yeah, a lot of these kids are armed and dangerous in a way.
Anyway, yes.
There is a Manhattan-bound Local 7 train to...
I can't lie, bro. I don't know, like, it's a little fun, a little bit. But I don't know, man. That shit a little too dangerous for me, folks. That's a drone right there, I think. Hold on. Is that a drone? That looks like a drone right there.
So when you guys are doing this,
Ever once has an adult tried to stop you from doing it?
Yeah, of course, so many times, man. That shit just be funny.
How do they try to stop you?
It was my friend actually. He was trying to go up, and there was some big buff guy. He was like at least 300 pounds, and he tried to like fight him for real, cause he tried to stop him to not go up. They started grabbing on each other, and then punches going through. Also, you got like the Karens that like think they're entitled, and them saying shit will just magically get us down.
So if a lady tries to stop you, she's a Karen?
I get it, they just be looking out for us and stuff, but we was just having fun. There's a lot of moms that see us.
Boy, you little nigga.
And they be like, yo, what y'all doing? Like, y'all got a life to live. But like, we really don't give a f. We used to, but now I understand. But before, nobody cared and stuff, so they was still gonna do it at the end of the day. A lot of kids, they lost their life just cause they saw something cool on the internet. Just like me though, but then God ain't lose my life. We're all here, we're all live well. Yeah. Grateful to be living another day.
To see what the consequences of subway surfing are, we're gonna go talk to someone who shouldn't be alive today.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all...
Monetize these nuts, how about that? I just do it with the punky head. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but you feel me? A punky head.
June 23rd, 2022. I get some of my friends. We go on the train. We go to the Tango Mall in Flushing, Queens. We initially go to see a movie. Turns out we didn't see a movie, and then we decided to head back to Astoria. We hop on the 7 train. I was like, this is the 7 line. This is a train line that I've never surfed before. So I'm gonna take the chance to surf it right now. Might as well. And then I climbed up, but I'm sitting there, and then there's this little metal beam lined up at the entrance of the stop. That was like in perfect correlation with my head. I was sitting on the train with my legs dangling in between the carts. Everybody always asks me if I saw the beam. Obviously I saw the beam, but in order for a human to process what to do, like to duck under the beam, you would have already been there by the time it would have processed in your brain to duck.
I don't know like how to put it in words. Like, this is my best friend. I started begging God. Like, I got down on the floor in a nasty bathroom in the hospital. I remember, like a nasty, pissy hospital floor. I was on the floor, like literally begging.
When you first saw him, did you even think he was gonna survive?
He was never not gonna make it in my head. It me up.
Funny, yeah, that she did the man. Look, you know how you feeling, man.
But I still was like, I'm like a type of person where everything is resolvable.
I don't
everything.
know, but
so what we're about to see right now, we're pretty much about to see one of my dead friends who have passed. God may bless his soul. This is what we wrote for him to send our blessings to him. The day he passed away, yeah, a lot of people showed up, all his friends, like all of us that used to surf. We don't condone that surfing stuff anymore at all, so please do not try this at home at all whatsoever, please. It's crazy too, because he was young. He was only like 14. He was only 14 at the time when this happened.
It's super specific. What was he going through at home? This is what he was.
The most that I do know, him, his family, they were in the midst of struggling at the time, so they were at tough times, so we had to back him up with some clothing and everything, because he was backed up at the time. Sometimes talking about him is not really an easy topic to bring up with him and everything. It's just like, because there could have been times where we could have really saved him.
Do you guys wrestle with guilt about the situation?
Yeah, we do. Pretty much these are all the blessings on behalf of Jeff. Fly high, Jeff, you know. That day was crazy. When I heard the news, I couldn't even believe it. Our man's called. He was like, oh, he fell off the train. He hit his head. It was bad. Bro, we were just hoping he was okay for real. When I saw the news later that night, they told me that he passed away. I was just crying. I couldn't believe it at all, because that was really my closest friend. And he was the coolest friend I ever had. Like, he was funny, laughing.
And it's crazy. They really feel his pain, but you see he got his camera. So they finna go do this again, you know, but you know, they really, I don't know, like, that's just a part of it, you know.
He was down for anything too. Really, his tongue loves too. Our friend came on also. He died shit from the ground. Thank God we
some people don't grow up, you know, some people don't mature, you know.
Whatever y'all see right now, that's only for today. For those that still do it, they need to stop. It's not even cool anymore. It's not worth your life.
If they dumbass get on the train after seeing all this, bro, I'm gonna be mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so they said they're gonna go on a run. I'm gonna follow them under the train. I'm obviously gonna stay in the train. This stuff makes me really nervous. I mean, there's a lot of parallels between this and the Kia Boys to me. See how this goes. So we'll see you after this mission.
Weird because I'm stuck in between, you know, because I understand it from a little boy perspective, you know, and they little boys, so that's the only perspective they got, unless they just matured a little faster, you know. But
Right now,
a lot right now. A lot of good things, definitely. It was beautiful just now. Just being on top of there, it looked beautiful from that sunset, definitely.
what influenced you starting this in the first place?
I had a past family member of mine who did it at one point, and I kind of picked it up from him, technically speaking.
Can we get these guys and get out of here? Can we get out of here? Let's go.
We're just worried about the cost. We're not gonna get, arrested. We 18 and shit. Definitely. Central bookings is not pretty. Being in a jail cell is definitely not pretty. Seen a lot of shit there.
Have you guys gotten locked up for doing this before?
Yeah, I have. You have? I've been locked up. I only got locked up once just for surfing. We were surfing like in Brooklyn, you know? And, we got caught up because, there was cops at the station. We tried to, get low. I ran on the tracks. But you see, the cops is at the next station just waiting for us. And then they tackled us. Some guy tried to tase me. But luckily, he did it.
Do you think the cops are coming for you right now? Do you feel like that noise is for you?
No. They're not really worried about this subway surfing shit out like that.
Do your guys' parents know you do this?
Yeah, my mom and dad, they know, but they don't support it. I told them I stopped. I basically did stop. I just started doing it recently again. It's just fun. That adrenaline, it's fun. I kind of see it more as a scenery thing. So whenever I'm up there and I see the sunset, I'm like, yeah, it looks beautiful. It's like something to get away from your problems. For me, whenever I feel down, I just come outside, either paint, explore, or surf sometimes. It's accomplished.
With this specific situation, is high risk and no reward. The people that was trained surfing, they end up being washed up old, niggas that ain't really doing nothing with their life at the end of the day.
Was there any part of you that was mad at him after?
Not even a little bit. A few months before this happened, there was a video that went viral on social media, not just in New York, it was all over the world. It was a video of kids running and playing on top of a train that was going over the Williamsburg Bridge.
The video shared on TikTok.
It's crazy, because I think about it, I have seen this before, but I just didn't
out for a
know
joyride on top of subway cars as it traveled over the Williamsburg Bridge. The group appears to be having the time of their lives.
I was like, yo, Terrell, look at this shit. It's crazy. I was like, I hope you ain't doing no dumb shit. He was like, nah, hell no. I don't do no stupid shit like that. And come to find out, he might have even been in that video.
Why are these kids doing this? For the rush that they get, the adrenaline rush. How many times had you done this previously successfully? Before my accident? Yes. At least double digits. We talking closer to 10 or closer to 90? Closer to 30.
He pretty much doesn't have control of the left side of his body.
Almost like you had a stroke.
The whole left side of his body. So the fact that he is making himself walk, he's manipulating his body, and he's been doing a lot of physical therapy over the past 2.5 years to get to this point. Balance. Things are very different now.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of impact you want to have? An impact that kills it and ends train surfing in general.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too.
YouTube.
Don't spend another dime on
What do you think about that?
Rather dangerous.
Do you think they should get in trouble for that?
If they live, perhaps they should, yes. I mean, I grew up in this city. I remember it's been
ages, but it's been going on decades after decades. If you know, thrills shouldn't risk your life.
It's ridiculous. You're risking your whole life. Why are you still on top of a train?
What should happen to these guys if they're caught?
Jail. Go to jail. That's it. Go to jail. Because you're supposed to be in school getting your education.
I know a friend who knew a friend that died from subway surfing. His name is Kasi. He died like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. Don't subway surf.
I think anybody that puts their life in danger, you gotta hope that they don't hurt themselves.
What would you say if you had a son that was doing this?
If my son was doing this, I'd probably tell him the choices that you make, you're gonna have to face them. I'm gonna tell you a safe choice, and from that you make your decision, and you have to live with the choices that you make.
¿Qué tan re loco? No, yo no lo haría.
Si tú puedes dar un mensaje a niños que hacen esto, ¿qué vas a decir?
Que cuiden su vida, estamos muy jóvenes para morir tan temprana edad. Hay que trabajar, estudiar, vivir la vida y confíen en Dios, que todo le va a salir bien. God bless you.
Muchas gracias.
Crazy as a kid, like when kids die, when they die like at a young age, they didn't even realize like what life really
system,
about.
This crew has a secret spot. After finding a way to pop open a secret door, here's where we went next.
Let's journey into the bowels of New York.
I'm not exactly sure when it was open, but I think it was around 1950, 1970. Yeah, it was used for, I think, a shuttle train to Far Rockaway, something like that. Yeah. Was they didn't use it anymore, and not a lot of customer service down here, if I'm right. The trains wasn't being like used, like I don't know, the plan just went wrong. I don't know exactly, so I'm not too deep into that, but it stopped being in service around the 70s. I'm not pretty sure, maybe the 60s. But yeah, it's been like this for a minute. My name is C-Stags. I've been doing this for over 2 to 3 years. My specialty is rooftops and tunnels.
Tell me about your home life.
I went through a lot. My parents got divorced. My mom, it was just me and her. You know, she raised me alone and stuff. One of my good old friends brought me along to hold me.
I don't mean to keep pausing it, but this is a genuine question, and I want y'all to answer it in the comments. Like, so, like while I was alive, my parents was never together while I was alive. Like before I was alive, they was, but when I was born, they was never together. So, do you think it's a bigger impact on you if they was never there, or if they was there for a little bit then leave? Because I don't know, cause I feel like if you never grew up with them around, it probably wouldn't hurt you that much. But I just don't know, because like if your parents got divorced, obviously he probably most likely still in your life a little bit or something like that. I don't know, but which one y'all think worse or leave a bigger impact on the child?
Places. I met these guys. They brought me along with them as family.
How do you describe how this group treats each other?
Caring, all loving. We look out for each other in everything. Something happens, we're there for each other. My name is Slide. I just started subway surfing like about 2 or 3 years ago. It's been a crazy. Started subway surfing like about 2 or 3 years ago.
Instagram.
It's been a crazy rodeo, man. If I never started this, I don't even know where I'll be doing right now. Probably be in the streets or some shit. Because I could be in the streets doing like worse stuff. Like this is just like a little misdemeanor. I feel like this is better than the street. Even though some stuff like subway surfing I could die, but at the same time I feel like being in the streets you could die too.
What does this crew mean to you?
This crew is not even a crew, it's a family for real. Everything I do is with them. They know what's up. I ride for them, like, for real.
What's your home life like?
I'm not gonna say I grew up poor or like in a bad, I guess, environment, but I grew in a bad neighborhood, but I feel like I had a good mom, good dad.
Does your family know you do this?
In some sort of way, they do. They don't like it, they want me to stop, and I try, feel me, but it's just sometimes it's like, what else? Like, there's nothing else to do, for real. Yo, what's good? My name is Sosa. I used to surf. I don't really surf as much as I used to.
Sosa from the...
I'm in the Urbex. I've been Urbex for about a good couple of years now. I think I was 12 at the first time. My older brother had put me on into it. I'm only like, really being like in the terms of it. My older brother, I've been heard that shit like for about a good couple of years now. I think I was 12 at the first time. My older brother, like for about a don't really surf as much as I used to. I mainly be heard that shit. I've been heard that shit like for about a good couple of years now. I think I was 12 at the first time. My older brother had put me on it, so I'm only like really being like in the tunnels and everything for the most part. Like only because like I'm interested in the history behind like the city, if anything.
What are your other hobbies?
My other hobbies, more so of an artist now. Trying to become more heavy into being like a fashion designer type thing. I'm trying to like launch like a clothing brand.
What does this crew mean to you?
Crew, definitely a family. Like it's like another part of my family because like we was all able to accept each other for who we were as people. And you know, we was always free to do us.
That's how it be when you
after each other. We've been through a
your
lot
friends, you get more closer to them than your family. Like in certain situations.
I'll do all this crazy shit. I'll do graffiti, you know. I've been doing this shit for how long?
Does your family know you do this?
Yeah, unfortunately, when I got arrested. And yeah, they just don't want me doing it, they don't accept it, but I still do it. It's fun, like that adrenaline.
What does this crew mean to you?
They're family to me, like, I basically grew up with them. We've been doing this shit for how long? I knew them for like how long?
How's life at home? What's your home life like?
My home life? I don't really got nothing going on at home. I would rather be outside than home. For me, home is boring.
Do you know many people that have died doing this?
2 people, both of them were my friends. His name was Kayvon.
Yeah.
John. The first one who passed away was Kayvon. Back in 2022. That was like a close friend of mine. It was terrifying. So basically it was like a turn. He lost control and he fell off. When I was going back down, all I seen was his backpack on like the rail. So I already knew what happened. I was like, damn. And then the firefighters had to come, all that. And then they told us the news that he passed away.
If there's young guys out there that see your stuff on TikTok, Instagram, and think, I want to try this myself, what would you tell them?
Don't do it. Don't follow my footsteps. You'll get hurt. Your family's gonna be the ones that's gonna feel the pain. It's not gonna be you. It's gonna be passed away.
All right, guys, this has been a look into the world of the subway surfers. It was dangerous, it was reckless, but I think we learned a lot. If the risk is not worth the reward, don't bother doing it. Take your shots wisely, do things that are gonna advance you in the right direction, and stay safe out there. I'll see you guys next week.
And that, I ain't gonna lie, that's why I mess with Tommy G, cause he gonna shoot the document, he gonna shoot it, and it's gonna look good and stuff like that, but he gonna show that this not really what you want to be doing and stuff like that. He gonna like make it clear, like he don't egg nothing on, like he gonna say if it's some dumbass shit that was just shared, he seen some dumbass shit, he gonna say that was some dumbass shit, you know. But yeah, if you a shorty out here and you living like damn my fault, these big cities with the subways, don't be doing nothing like this, man. Cause you gon' die, bro. And everybody think that it can't happen to them till it happen to them. Then when it happen to you, it happened to you. You feel? So yeah, man, y'all lock in, man. Do something that can take care of you. Think long term. You know, I know y'all kids and stuff, and y'all really ain't got that mentality yet, but think more long term, cause man, once you dead, you dead. Ain't no second chance. You feel? We get 70 years if we lucky, and that ain't shit in the grand scheme of things. You feel me? You probably get more, probably get less. You feel me? But you gotta take advantage of this shit, man. But that's it for this video, man. Until then, well, we're gonna drop another reaction, but we gon' gang.
Gang.